Hello, baby. Get your balance. I know. Here we go. I think you got a little tuft on your face. I need to get. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Drew. How are you both? How's it going? How-be-doo. Good morning, Arnhall and Palin. Stealing little tufts. Oh, it is working today. Oh, that's good. Drew, thank you very much for the 55 months and at tier 2. 6 months? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, or did you do it for 6? It never tells me the things, but thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Did I say morning, Palin and Ginge and Xanto and Helen and Joe and Boba and Saffron and Steve and Tommy and Megalomaniac? How are you all? How are your weekends? How did they go? Morning, Kaino and Rob. I didn't really do anything this weekend. I think I was just so tuck it out after the whatchamacallit. Lux, thank you very much for gifting us up to Harry. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I think last week just did me in quite a bit. So I just spent most of the weekend feeling absolutely knackered. Just done in. And Steve, thank you very much for gifting us up to St. Patrick. Thank you. I didn't know St. Patrick was on Twitch. Weekenders quiet back at stinky work now. Boo. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I think because of having quite a few big work days and lots of things going on, I got to the weekend and I was just like, I just want to sleep. And I think I've done the thing where I've broken myself again a little bit. Morning, Genius. Good morning, Dino. Where occasionally I just get these times where I've been very busy with work that I sort of realise that I've forgotten how to relax again. And I just had that a weekend where I just could not feel relaxed. So I need to undo that. Dino, thank you very much for the 21 months. It's late shift weeks. That means morning buns. I hope your late shifts go well. I'm off work for my birthday week. That's nice. Nice we had to crash for a bit though. Yeah, it do be like that. But yeah, I was talking to Rithian about it and saying if I buttered my hand it would I'd find it very relaxing. But I was talking to Rithian about it. I was like, I don't know what to do to relax anymore. And he was like, watch a movie, watch TV, play a game. And I was like, the thing is, because I like to watch things with Alex, when I watch things on my own, I'm watching not good things because if it's good, I want to watch it with Alex. So, oh, hang on, I forgot some of the context. Because of the day off on Wednesday, I was like, I don't know what to do on Wednesday. I was like, I don't want to watch just any film or TV because it'll just be like, I end up just watching trash and not enjoying it. And I think because I do games for work, I don't relax with games anymore. So I was like, what do I do? So I started a new book because I finished the Joe Apple Crumble books. Well, no, I finished the trilogy I was reading. And I was like, I'll start a new book. And I was reading it and I was like, I don't like this. But I also don't like giving up on books. So I'm going to finish it. But I just don't know. It means that when I think like, oh, what can I do? I'm like, I could read, but I don't really want to because I'm not enjoying my book. Um, so what do people do? How do people relax? I need someone to teach me. Ignore the tags on the stream. Can you backseat me and teach me how to relax, please? Really, we'll just have to record an audiobook for you. Yeah. It's like Alistair suggested going for a walk, but I think because I don't have any sort of like audio device to listen to things on, unless I just played my phone out loud. I don't have headphones or anything like that. So look at your little bald patch. So I would just be alone with my thoughts, and that to me sounds like the worst thing to do. But I guess, hello. Well, that was, Rob, that was one of the things I was thinking is I could just, because basically the reason why I was going to take Wednesday off, or so I might just end up working it, is I'm being a bridesmaid in, hang on, I just need to check Jerry's foot 1 second, right there. Okay. Sorry about that. Good morning, Rob. I'm being a bridesmaid in June, and we're doing the dress fitting on Wednesday. And I thought, oh, that's nice. We'll go for a little dress fitting, and then we can all hang out together afterwards. But it turns out everyone else has to go back to work. So I was like, well, I won't get back in time to do a 2 p.m. stream. So what do I do? I was like, I guess I'll have a day off. But what do people do with days off? I don't know. Because Alex was like, you had you had a life before you streamed. What did you used to do to relax then? And I was thinking back, and I was like, well, back then I just had full-time jobs, and I only took days off because I had like a specific thing to do. So I never really had just a relaxing day off. So I don't know. You could watch a really orchestra stream. I recently started playing drums. Good fun jamming to random songs. That does sound good. I used to play the band game, and I liked playing the drums. That was good fun. Do some baking, go eat nice food. Steal a dog. That is a good option. I used to learn languages for fun, but now I teach languages, so it's worked for me now, but I still learn languages for fun. I do enjoy Duolingo, not that that's quite the same. Sometimes I relax by learning how to create. I mean, maybe that is something I could do. I could just find a create mod pack and do as much create as I want to. But yeah, I just don't know anymore. I do not know. When I take a walk, I need to do stuff, so listening to music or playing Pokemon Go. Yeah, I think maybe I do need to... Can I add Glorp as an emote? Yeah, you can. I'll allow it. Oh, imagine if I said no. Imagine if I was like, how dare you? Maybe I should treat myself to some sort of listening device. I still have an MP3 player somewhere. I don't think I have any headphones for it though. I don't think so. The problem is if I play games, like I do still play games in my spare time, but because they're on my computer, because I don't console game, it's one of those things that if I get like an email come through or I get pinged on Discord or that sort of thing, I'll immediately pause the game and be like, better respond to this, better sort this thing out, better send this email, better reply to this. And I think because of that, I try to just avoid my computer a bit when I'm trying to be in off mode. Morning, Hansen. I've listened to about 5 audiobooks in the past few months. I love audiobooks. Yeah, maybe I should treat myself to a new audiobook. Do you still play Dota? No, I gave up Dota. I used to play it like every night. But I've managed to wean myself off of that bad habit. I mean, September will be the real, the real test of that. Because that'll be the international, which is what always gets me back into it. There you go, you had a little sleep in your eye. You have a little sleep in your eye? If only I had one of those big human-sized dog beds that I could cuddle the bunnies in, and then I could just spend my day in that. That would be my relaxing space. No, I think I need to just... It's good to do something with your hands sometimes. Maybe still Scribble Scramble from The Office. Do you know what? I was practicing Scribble Scramble because I didn't realise I wasn't in that video because I misread a message. And then I got to the day and I was like, hang on, I'm not actually in it. Why am I practicing? Dear damn. If I had a machine that could transform me into a bunny, that would be nice. Just cuddle with the bunnies. I wonder if they'd recognise me, or if they would make me have to bond with them again. Tea. Look at you. Look at you. They still love me if I was a worm. I think they'd be freaked out with me if I was a worm. Look at this eepy boy. I don't know if the bunnies have ever seen a worm. But yeah, the long and short of it is that I just don't know what to do on Wednesday. And it might be that I get to come home a bit earlier than I think, and I can actually just do a stream in the afternoon, but it's a bit of an unknown. So I didn't put one on the schedule just in case. Tea. Look at you. Take some time to practice filling our water bottles. Do you know what? I actually worked out that it wasn't my fault. Well, Alex told me that it wasn't my fault. Because basically, our kettle is broken. The filter bit in the nozzle has come away. So occasionally it just falls out or just falls forward. And that means that the water spurts over the side. So he pointed out that the most likely thing that happened was that the filter fell forward and it made it slosh over onto my hand. And I was just like, so it's not my fault and I can be trusted to use the kettle again. And he was like, well, let's not risk it now. So yeah, but my hand is recovering remarkably quickly. I thought I was going to be sort of not really able to do stuff this week with it, but it was just yesterday all of a sudden it just improved loads. I was like, oh, I've got one of my own hairs on me. But yeah, but yes, oh my gosh, I did not get it. Here we go. Better safe than sorry. I better have Alex make all of my teas. Do you watch YouTube in your time off? I'm not really a YouTube person. There's like one channel that I watch that releases videos once a week and I watch those. But other than that, I don't really use YouTube. I guess I probably should do, given what my job is. Why did they tell you not to put butter on it? Apparently it used to just be a common thing that people would do. Dave, thank you very much for the 50 months at tier 2. Thank you. 50 months and he is still only 2. How do the maths work? I guess because people think that like something like butter will soothe it. Like, I guess because if you get like hot chili or something on you, you're meant to pour milk on it because the fat content will help. I guess maybe people might logically think that butter is the next step up from that. I don't know. But either way, that's what it says on the NHS website. And that was the first thing they said when I called 111 was, whatever you do, don't put butter on it. And I was like, why do I keep being told this? But yeah, got a day off for Paddy's Day. Nice. Sleepy baby boy. I didn't realise that Gerry's new bed was coming from abroad. And what abroad? No, I went to track it because I was like, why isn't it here already? And I looked and it was like, being shipped over. I was like, oh no, am I going to get hit with customs? But the shipping was only like £4. So I just assumed that it couldn't be. I just assumed it was a UK company. Morning, exec. All this work just for him to continue sleeping under the table. Yeah. You will do. My parents were in Spain in the 70s. They used olive oil in place of sun cream. It's like my auntie was telling me that back in the day, for like sunbathing and stuff, they used to put coconut oil on. They would literally just be like lying there cooking themselves in the sun. Next time you use the word abroad, please leave time for us to make the joke. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I filled it in too quickly. What was I going to say? Oh, do you want more pellets? There you go, baby boy. I know, you've not eaten in hours, have you? You must be so hungry. There you go, Fifi. You are also starving, are you not? Thank you for the follow. I forgot to say on Friday that it was Fifi's birthday. I suddenly realised that I just hadn't said anything about it on Bunstream. But it was. Well, it's not really. It's her made-up birthday. To be honest, I am more into her gotcha day because I know that for sure, that her gotcha day is the day that we got her. So her birthday has never been as set in stone. But yeah, poor little bitty. Sorry, I got bunny floof in my mouth. Did you wear a birthday hat for her on Friday? No, I didn't. She didn't get a new hat. So I realised I suddenly felt very guilty. I got very distracted with pouring boiling water on myself. But and having such a busy week. But I want to do something nice for Fifi in the next month or so to make up for not having a fanfare about her birthday. So I shall do something. I think I'm going to remake her dig box. I think that will bring her joy. And also make her maybe exercise a bit more. Morning, Sienna. I gave my pet bunny the fancy bad for you pellets and now he won't go back to eating his plain old good for you pellets. Oh no, that is the dangerous thing. It's like Gerry knows the sounds of different packages. And when you're trying to get him in, he will wait until you rustle the right packet before because he'll be like, no, I don't feel like that one. I know that sound. My cat's got today is my birthday, so I buy myself a cake and her some catnip treats and a toy. Ah, cute. Cute. The thing is, because Gerry's birthday and Fifi's gotcha day are 2 days apart, I tend to go big in September because then they can get a cake and they can share it. And it sort of does for 2 occasions. And it means I can get them something big. But to be honest, sorry, big yawns. With the ages they're at, I'm happy to just treat them all the time, anytime, with no need for excuse, just because they deserve it. Just because they're wonderful and I love them. But yeah, my dog Molly won't go to bed without a sufficiently valuable treat. She will wait at the door and watch. If you offer her a lesser treat, she'll back further away. Oh my gosh. They're good bargainers, they are. It's good. You know your worth. EP. I did get some colouring in pens for my birthday. Maybe I could just do some colouring in. It's like I was trying to decide what to do tomorrow on stream, because I'm guessing I might finish Celeste today just by, I mean, I obviously don't know how long the game is, but just by various comments that were made in the last one, people seem to think it would just be one more stream's worth. So I need to, oh my gosh, I've just noticed my knee. I've been brushing all of Gerry's floof towards. Are you going to do the farewell chapter too? Oh, that I don't know. Morning, James. But it's the one I haven't beaten. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just have to see what it is when I get to it. But every piece of clothing I own looks like that. Yeah. Yeah. Such floof. This is the last chapter of the main game, but there's plenty more to do. The difficulty does ramp up, so I understand leaving it after this one. Oh, okay. I shall have to see. I guess it also depends how my hand holds up. I mean, it's not looking that bad. Like, I don't know if this is going to show up. Can you see there? That's my big... That's the thumb part of it. That was what I was worried about. But it's looking so much better than it was a couple of days ago. It has healed remarkably quick. So, but I was just thinking, I'm not sure, like, how flexible my thumb is going to be. Because of, I wasn't sure how badly the burn was going to blister it. But it's actually all right. It's a bit scabby and a bit blistery, but I can bend it. So yeah. Between my dodgy thumb and my dodgy controller, I'll muddle my way through the rest of Celeste. But I'll have to see what I do tomorrow. Because I was thinking, I quite feel like doing just something non-gamey. Is it lizard skin yet? It's actually really smooth. Like, it feels really soft. It looks horrible. But I guess I burned any texture off of it when I poured boiling water over it. So it's just very smooth. Not a treatment I would recommend. But yeah, it's nice and soft. I was thinking either of doing like maybe doing a reading stream. I was thinking last night, I wonder if I could somehow get like a nice setup to do reading streams in, you know, enjoy a life of crime with no fingerprints. I burnt the wrong side of it for that. I'll have to pour water on the other side. if I'm gonna burn off the fingerprints. Yeah, either doing like a reading stream or a colouring in stream or something with my new pens. But I don't know. I think I may be feeling a bit of a game slump, but I don't know how much of the game slump is just feeling a little bit burnt out, maybe? I'm trying to be self-aware. How did you burn your hand? I was holding my hot water bottle with this hand, and the kettle filter slipped, and the boiling water just spluttered over my hand instead of into the hot water bottle, which wasn't pleasant. It was quite a funny juxtaposition, though, because Alex was upstairs playing Final Fantasy, and I was like, I'm going to have a lovely time, and I'm going to get into bed, and I'm just going to snuggle my hot water bottle and read my book, and it's going to be lovely and cozy whilst Alex plays his game. And then the burning occurred, and I was like shouting upstairs for Alex. I was like, Alex, because I was like, I know I need to run it under a tap, but I don't know what else to do, and I didn't have my phone on me. So then I was like sending alerts over Alexa, being like, make an announcement. My hand is burning. Please help me. And he didn't hear it. So then I ran and got my phone and ran back. And I was trying to call him. And I called him 3 times. During this time, he's having a lovely time just playing Final Fantasy. Blissfully unaware of anything that was going on. And then I was like, hang on, I've got my phone. I can just Google it myself. I'm a strong, independent woman. So I was there just like looking through all the advice, not putting butter on my hand. And then eventually, like 15 minutes later, I think, Alex came downstairs and he was like, what's going on? I was just like, oh, just, scalded my hand. It's fine. He was like, oh, sorry. But yeah, thank goodness. Imagine if I had have buttered it in my panic. But it turns out that he has like night mode on his phone, so it doesn't even tell him that people are calling. When you look at my hairy knee, that's you. That is my knee. Is you. So yeah, he wasn't even aware that I was trying to call. Hello, a baby. Don't mean to alarm you, but you have Gerry on your legs. I think what you mean is my legs are Gerry now. He's like a tribble. He's just expanded. He's multiplied. Look at you. A baby. A baby. What a good little guy. Good little guy. Can you have asked Alexa what to do? Is she smart enough for that? I will see. Alexa, what should you do if you pour boiling water on yourself?
FromDingarden.com. Pour the boiling water down the drain.
Okay, well, Alexa said pour the boiling water down the drain. So that, I don't feel would have been helpful. I feel like she's more concerned with the disposal of the water than with the health and safety aspect of things. It's just destroying the evidence at that point. Yeah. I think it was just a series of like unfortunate incidents. I'm never going to predict that would be the suggestion. Yes. Like, okay. Gerry, you've got a little mat of fur in your knee. I guess I never usually get to stroke it. It's just there. Am I going to be able to work that out? I think a lot of the assistants are set up to avoid giving any sort of medical advice. That does make sense. That do be making sense. I asked mine what I should do if I pour boiling water on myself, and she said you should boil water on the stove and then put your head in the sink. Wait, what? Wait, what? Imagine when I told Siri to go away and her response was, and here I am staying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you have a medical emergency, call 999. Don't ask Alexa. Yeah, I do worry about people thinking, oh, it's okay. I'll just ask Alexa. I mean, it's one of those because I did the NHS recommended things, and then I called 111 just to double check. And weirdly, here's something I didn't know about burns. Here's a bit of a PSA that I can share with you. Is if you, which you probably already knew, it just never occurred to me. But apparently, if you get a burn, you should also make sure that your tetanus booster is up to date because it can be affected by that. I always just think of tetanus as being like animal bites and rusty nails and stuff like that. But apparently burns as well. So that was one thing 111 said. And the first thing I did this morning was to call the doctor and ask if I could get, I mean, I don't think I need one because it didn't break the skin, but better to be safe than sorry. So I booked in with the doctor because to be honest, I say this is me being responsible. I should have had a tetanus booster whilst I was working at a vet. To be fair, whilst I was in a job where I was constantly working with bitey animals and needles and surgical instruments, then I probably should have had it. But still, isn't boiling water like the opposite of infectious? Yeah, so you should, if you get a burn, you should make sure you pour boiling water on it to what's the word? Not cleanse. What's the medical term for cleansing? Oh my gosh. Sterilize. To sterilize the area. You should pour more water on it. That just works. I don't know, I'm a witch. I don't know these medical fancy terms. Make sure you burn sage. Oh dear, oh dear. Obliterate with fire, yes. Dear, oh dear. Or you could pee on it. Because you're not meant to pee on jellyfish stings. But maybe this could help. But yes, I should get my tetanus booster updated because I cannot remember when I last had one, which means it must have been quite a while ago. Definitely been over 10 years, that's for sure. I would hazard a guess that it's been over 20 years. So I probably do need one. Yes, Christopher, good morning. Should I call you Kronk? Bronk, Kronk. So yeah, I should get it updated. I remember when I got bitten by a cat at the vet and I was thinking, I should probably get a tetanus booster. And then I did not. Please do, it's my birth name. You'd have had one at 15, 16. Yeah. So probably over 20 years since I had one. Oh, I mean, 6 years ago. Oh, yes, no, I remember now. I definitely had one. I thought Jerry was going to fall over then. Jenny can't remember the last time I had any form of injection. Yeah. So long ago. Look at he. A baby boy. I was too old to have the, what was it? The cervical cancer prevention one. And I'm like, I know I wasn't at school anymore, but that sounds like a good thing to just have. So can I have it, please? Because it sounds nice. Sounds like a nice thing to have prevented, to be honest. But they're like, no, sorry. We brought it in a few years after you were in school, so no prevention for you. um, the internet says tetanus boosters are generally recommended every 10 years or so, unless you have a bad, deep, dirty wound. And it has been more than 5 years since your last tetanus shot. You may need a booster sooner. That does make sense. That does make sense. That is very good advice. Thank you. I feel like we're all getting educated today. See, I know I was just reading out the information. I feel like that's very important. Read it differently. Well, like more gravelly or ask it. Oh no. Alex won't answer my phone calls. I don't think I can ask him. Oh, look at him. He's such a baby. The juxtaposition, eh? Him just being a little guy. The things you have to put up with. It's okay. He is blissfully unaware. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He do not know ABCs. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I saw this clip that I wish I had have saved of this guy playing this game. This rounds it down a lot, I know. But he's playing this game and one of the options, okay, so basically it's on an aeroplane and he's looking after passengers and one of the passengers tries to talk to him and one of the options had a typo in it that said, I'm sorry, I'm bussy. And he just selected that and then jumped out of the airlock and Freebird started playing. And for some reason, just the deadpan way that he said it just made me laugh so much. I don't know how to find it, but it's just the way he like goes to talk to this passenger and he's just like, I'm sorry, I'm bussy. And then he jumps out and it's just like, free. As he falls out of the airlock. Oh, it's so good. How do you even find something like that? Because my algorithm is built brick by brick, and this is what I get suggested to me now. That's all the things that I get suggested. That reminds me, there's like this t-shirt company. It's not even like a t-shirt company. It's a clothing brand. And it's called, is it called like Stussy or something? I don't know if that's how you say it. But Pierre wears it all the time. And every time I see it, my brain immediately tries to work out, like, wait, what type is that? And then I asked him once, and he was just like, no, it's just a brand name. I think it's, yeah, it must have been like Flight Attendant Simulator, something like that. Good morning, Limewood. Limewood, I selected you to be my Duolingo friend this week. I hope that's okay. I hope you are willing to carry me. Actually, I've got a fairly quiet week this week. I might be able to do it. I have two modes. with the Friends thing. You found it! Oh my gosh. Can you please send it to me so that I can watch it again? Because I was trying to find it the other day because it made me laugh so much. I'm trying to get into the habit of saving or sending reels that amuse me. So that I can go back and watch them again. Because a lot of people will comment on things so that when people, they'll be like my comment so I can watch this again. But I'm too ashamed to comment on a lot of the things that I like. Does Buncord have friends for Duo? I don't know how you find people on. I mean, I think my name is Briny Bun on there, but I can't actually remember. But I think you can just search for people. My humps. Send it to Sarah or Simon for the Christmas streams. That's true. My suggestion last year did actually get watched, so that was nice. Although I sent 3 and I think only one of them made it in. I've watched it twice and I've laughed both times. That's good. Oh, I had a panic moment then because I suddenly thought, did Freebird actually start playing or did I imagine that bit? Was that just in my head at the end? But hopefully it actually does. I didn't just superimpose that. Just mentally making my own memes. Oh, it did start playing. I am glad. Oh, my goodness. The Louis Armstrong on the Moon one will never not make me cry. Wait, I don't know if I remember that one. It sounds familiar, but I can't think. Describe it to me. Set the scene. Good times. Kirsty and I have been planning on doing a video of doing like our own important videos type thing for Comfort Zone for the Patreon. So I have been saving. I'm sorry, you want cuddles. You don't want cuddles. You want cuddles? You don't want cuddles. I'm getting mixed messages here, Jerry boy. You have a toffee. He has a toffee? Or an itchy ear? Or both? He has a toffee. There we go. There was something going on. Thank you for the follow, Rosemary. Don't confuse the boy. He's confused himself. Oh yeah, I can check your paws whilst you're there. Oh, they are a little bit crispy, aren't they? Everything about you is a little bit crispy now, isn't it? I'm sorry. You're still a baby, though. Would you like your treat? Crispy paws. Yeah, he does have crispy paws now. He does. So, basically, because bunnies are very clean, when they're very sniffle-snaffly, because they wash their faces so much, you won't really be able to tell if they have runny noses. So the way to tell is to check the inside of their hands. And then if they're crispy there, it means that they've been wiping stuff off of their nose and then it's been like drying on their hands. So occasionally I just have to keep an eye on his little hands to see how his nose is doing. There we go. There we go. Settled boy. You have a minute of cuddles and then you can have your treat. I was getting his green blanket out this morning and I was like, what on earth is this mark on it? And I remembered it was just all of the strawberry seeds. Not strawberry seeds, the tomato seeds. But it worried me because I just looked at that and I was just like, oh my gosh, what could that be? That's terrifying to see on a blanket. And I was just like, no, wait, no, it's fine. I remember now. He denethoured cherry tomato all over the blanket. Didn't you? Yes, you did. Oh, no, it's cute when Gerry does it. Just a little guy. He's just a little dribbly when he eats tomatoes. Oh, look at you. Okay, let's get you your little snacky. Dee, 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 dee. He's too sleepy. He's too sleepy. Gerry. There you go. I'll give you a little head start and then summon the Fifi because she might hear. Fifi! Oh. This isn't like her. Fifi! Fifi! Blimey. Fifi! Oh? Where is that woman? I'll put this here. I'm going to go and find her. Fifi? Fifi, come on. Fifi? It's just you, Gerry. She's just lying in the maze. She doesn't want any snacks today. It's not like her. I can go and make an offering to her. But you can actually take your time today. He's decided he doesn't want to. He only likes it when it's competitive. That's okay. You can have a bit more in a bit. You sure you don't want this? He do. He's like me. He doesn't do well when he's having to do things independently. Oh. Oh, here she comes. Hello. No? Please tell me you're not having a bad tummy day. Fifi, do you want to try this? No. No. You were eating like a little bit ago. No? Oh no. Fifi, what's going on? What's going on in that tummy? I guess it could be that she's just feeling a little bit. Do you know what, actually? Now I think about it, one of the bags looked like a certain bunny had got into it and stuffed themselves silly. So I do wonder if that could have something to do with it. But I'll keep an eye on her anyway. Are you... How are you holding yourself? What about... Okay, let's try coriander, not you. No. Okay. And definitely no fennel? Oh, fennel is acceptable. Gerry, you can have some. She has dodgy tummy. Here you go, Fifi. There's a bit more. Oh, buddies. I wonder if there could be any correlation between me saying that I don't know how to relax anymore and having bunnies. No, can't be. It must be fine. There's not constant worry. Do you want, I can pick out the coriander for you. There you go. Maybe you're just not in a rocket mood. Arugula, which is fine. Oh, there's more fennel there if you want it. No rocket today. How can you tell which one's coriander? The coriander is like this long one that has the little leaves, and then rocket is like one long thin thing. It's just like a single leaf with lots of parts. And also you can tell because apparently the bunnies don't want to eat. Oh no, they do. There you go. She's back in the game. Gerry. You're doing very well, Fifi. She's like, Mother, no. Do you want that one last bit of fennel and then I'll take it away? You're still going. Should I move it so that you don't feel yourself too much? Or are you happily munching? Oh no, she's taken herself away. I'll take this away for now. You just didn't want any more. You can have it back in a bit. You can. Okay. Just so you don't stuff yourself silly. Oh, she did a big binky away. People knowing. How are the plans for the garden going? Well, I was thinking like one thing I might try to do is just try and on days when I'm. Do you have the sillies, Fifi? On days when I'm not doing anything between streams, I might just try and go out and spend a bit of time in the garden. Even if it's just like an hour a day or something. Because that way maybe I will slowly get it cleared. But it's just one of those things. It's a bit of a tough one when you don't have a car, so you can't be going to. Well, so I guess a lot of garden centres deliver stuff. I think the one I like in Bristol delivers stuff, so I might be able to just go around and pick it out and then have them deliver it. But I've also just never really been a garden person before, so I don't know what to do. But I guess the thing is, if you do it bit by bit, it just slowly builds up and there's lots of little jobs rather than one big job sort of thing. But yeah. But yes. It would be nice to have it be a nice place to sit. And now we've got one of our big house jobs done. Well, at the moment we're sort of saving up because part of our roof needs replacing in the next 5 years. But so that is where the bulk of. Ooh, thank you very much for the raid. As I say, Blakey, thank you. With a Legend of Zelda. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good stream. This is just yawning and looking at bunnies today and every day. The roof shouldn't cost anything. It's on the house. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah. I would like to have the garden just be like a little nice place, even if it's just a few pots and a bench. It'll be better than it is. Has the Goth Library reading room been completed? That sort of has. There's one more thing left to go into it, and I need to hem the curtains as well. But other than that, I mean, it's functional. Like, we can go and sit in it now. We sat in it yesterday, and I read Alex. I read him a nighttime story. Because I found my copy. I was just sat looking at the bookshelves, and I found my copy of Guess How Much I Love You, which is this children's book about two hares. And I didn't realise that the book was from my sister, and she'd written in it. So the full title of this book is actually Guess How Much I Love You, Even Though You're a Bumface Sometimes. I was just like, oh, thank you. Thank you, sister. But I didn't read that part out. It is a very lovely book. It's very cute. But that was when I was sat in the chair reading that. That was what made me think, oh, I wonder if I could do reading streams from this room. But the problem is that the lamp is just like directly above, so I feel like that would be very unflattering lighting. But also, I mean, it's not too far from my computer that I couldn't just host it on my computer, probably, but it's something I want to start looking into. Not children's books, probably. Well, I guess it is time for me to run away and get on with my to-do list for the day. Whatever that may be. I'll be back in 3 hours. 12:12. Yes, I will be. Wait, Sienna is streaming. Wait, what? Is this true? Sienna's playing Marvel Rivals? What's happening? I can't beat you for and Marvel Rivals. My PC is too bad. I know those feels. I know those feels. Should we go to Doodle? Doodle is a good shout. I've not seen your VTuber model. No, you have to send it me. Or pop it in the Discord. But yeah, I hope everyone has a very lovely day. However bussy your day is. Whether it's a quiet one or not. I hope you have a lovely day. And yeah, I'll be back at 2 for Celeste. Look after yourselves. Oh, I had another idea for a stream, but I don't know how much time I've got on the raid. But I also thought I'd have to delete the VOD. But what if I did audio surf and played all of my favourite songs from my formative years and then deleted the VOD so I don't get a copyright strike? The end. Thank you. I hope you all have lovely days. Look at he. Big flumpy cheeks. A flumpy boy. Oh, good sniff. Very good sniff. There he go. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. I just want to squish you. I just want to squish you. I won't. But I want to. Just want to squish you. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Sienna. Bye-bye. A boop.